Workers who provide child care resources across southwest Montana are expressing concerns about their agency's future due to changes coming from the state. NBC Montana's Josh Margolis is working for you to break down the issue.
50 years ago, Butte 4Cs began providing child care resource and referral assistance in the region. Since then, they've been a major asset for families.
A lot of times when they come in, they need connected to other resources, such as a lot of times they need to be in child support compliance for our program. So we do have like the child support apps in our office, and we will often help take care of that and fax.
4Cs has held 7-year contracts with the state for decades, successfully reapplying on a regular basis. But workers found out the process from the Department of Public Health and Human Services will be changing this year. Currently, state contracts for child care resource and referral are combined in a package, with one applicant getting the contract for each of Montana's 7 regions.
We've been through this a little bit before when the regions have reduced. There used to be 12, and then they went down to 9, and most recently 7.
But now Amberg says DPHHS told them it will split the contracts this time around, with between 1 and 3 contracts awarded for family services across the entire state, and 1 to 4 awards for provider services.
So that's what's different and what is concerning us, because not knowing what regions will get them.
Amberg says assisting clients takes time, patience, and mountains of paperwork, and she's concerned the next contract holders will have larger caseloads, which could impact crucial deadlines for applicants and providers. She also worries losing the contract altogether could be devastating.
To lose a funding source would be very hard. We'd probably have to move, lay off a number of people, because we rely on all programs and all people to make everything work.
I talked to Shelly Fisher, who owns and operates 4 different facilities in Butte and has been assisted by the work of 4Cs for decades.
I talk to them probably a couple times a week anyway, with questions or concerns maybe regarding a family or helping a family.
So what would change for you guys if child care referral, the process went through someone other than 4Cs?
It's so convenient when they can just go right up there. They help them fill out the application, anything they need. They just provide so many services that I can't imagine.
I wanted to get the state's perspective, so I emailed DPHHS's communications team, asking their thoughts on 4C's belief that fewer contracts awarded statewide would be detrimental to clients, and what the current timeline is regarding the release of requests for proposals. They provided the following statement, saying forthcoming requests are designed to increase access to high-quality, affordable childcare for hard-working Montana families. They say they can't answer further questions on the matter at this time, but encourage us to review the documents once they're publicly available. 4C's workers are trying to remain optimistic, but worry they could suffer a similar fate to Career Futures, a nonprofit career services agency that had a great relationship with 4Cs, but is now shutting down as an out-of-state company takes on those duties statewide.
I would definitely rather see us get bought out by another R&R than bought out by an out-of-state company that's taking good paying jobs out of Montana. As much as we don't want to lose the contract, I would definitely rather see the contract stay in Montana.
4C says they're waiting to see the details of the RFPs before they decide their next steps. And you can be sure we'll continue to follow this story and keep you updated. Reporting here in Uptown Butte, Josh Margolis, NBC Montana.
If you have a question or a problem,